Because he was living in his basement, right? That entire year they were
Pretty
fired
much.
during the Mike McCarthy project. That was basically Tom Pelissero's like documentary.
Swan song.
Yeah, it's 30 for 30 or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah. Nolan was living in his goddamn basement. They were doing football meetings every single day. The thing that they weren't doing, though, is figuring out what worked now. I think they're watching film from like the 90s or something like that. Much different game these days.
They could have also just been lying. I'm not sure they're watching film at all.
Well, yeah, I guess you can set up that old. You can kind of set up anything for one of those shoots, I guess.
Oh, yeah. They could have been doing it 2 hours a day.
Foxy and I are, by the way, whenever we have conversations with people who aren't from our world and they'll say something to me and Fox just look at them and go, that's fucking fake, though. Like, if you work on the internet, everything is fake.
Yeah. It's hard not to think every single thing.
By the way, everything.
Everything's a work.
Everybody comes, like, people come up to us and ask us about something, and me and Foxy will give, like, our, like, oh, yeah, it's cool, though, yeah. There's no way it's real, but I understand what you're saying. Like, you think that's fake? It's like, God, how easy would that be? It's just, that's kind of what the internet is. It does feel like everything's fake. So maybe they did just set up the projector, like classic. We'll set up a couple tables right here. We'll sit around here. We'll put a projector. Okay, we'll just wait.
Put stuff on that fucking
We've
whiteboard.
been in meetings before. We need a dry erase board. Draw some X's and O's in a goddamn square there for the center. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. We can set this up. Tom Pelissero's going to come in. You guys have been doing this, huh? Every day. Every day.
Hide the pizza boxes.
Look at that trash can. You think that trash can has been empty? No way. That thing's been filled this entire time. No detail left on. And then easily put the documentary together. Because there on his press conference, he said, I told Jer, I watch every snap. That's because I wanted a job.
Is this the greatest con of all time?
It's probably all fake, huh?
I mean, it's all fake. If I know the type of human.
God,
he is.
horseshit.
McCarthy never even watched a goddamn football game. He got to the point where he was so mad at football, he turned against it. He was probably up there in Green Bay with curling, a lot of curling up there. He
probably watched The Bachelor.
I doubt he was doing that. There's no way anybody from Pittsburgh watches that.
Speaking of that, think about where we're from. Like, that's the
No
most
way.
Pittsburgh thing to ever do is to fake a documentary to get a job for a haircut.
Such a good hey.
I mean, come on.
Respect.
Big Mike.
Now, by the way, this is all alleged, okay? Because I understand some people, like to take things completely out of context. What we're saying is we do believe that there is a chance after watching this Dallas Cowboys team play football this year that Mike McCarthy set up that entire shoot for Tom Pelissero to do the Mike McCarthy project, and he did not watch football for a few years.
And that's why you hang on to Kellen Moore.
But also, and he's going to call plays.
Yep.
Okay, why is he going to call plays if you've been watching film in your basement every single day for the last 3 years? Because we haven't been watching film in the basement for the last 3 years. It just looked like we were for a couple times for a documentary. We're not saying that's definite. We're just saying, as knowing some humans from Pittsburgh before and talking to humans from Pittsburgh, that is definitely something that's potentially a story being told around the family dinner table at the McCarthy house. You remember when Mike Donner? You remember when Mike told Jared Jones? He had Tom Pelissero fucking Mike, tell him. Oh, yeah, we even fill up the garbage can. We drew on the dry erase board. I would not be surprised.
That's why Lamar dominated. The hell is that offense doing? What was that, an RPO?
It's an RPO, dude.
Never seen that.
Bro, we ran play that. He's fucking RPO. I know MTOs, bro. Sheetsteiner.
Now that we put it that way, I respect it.
Yeah, it does feel like
hilarious.
He potentially just bamboozled. And Jerry saw that documentary and was like,
Jesus Christ.
get me in that movie.
Wow.
Get me that guy. Which guy? The guy from the dock. He's been working his tail off while he was fired. God damn, that's definitely what happened.
Yeah. That's so big.
Allegedly, by the way. Allegedly. We'll talk to AJ Hawk in a third hour on if he thinks Mike McCarthy would do that or not. He knows him a lot better than us. We are just generalizing him as a random Pittsburgh dad, which would have definitely done that. Man, that could be, by the way, with the way they play football. I don't think Mike Nolan, if they were watching film every day, I don't think that guy was. He was potentially working somewhere else. He was potentially like mowing lawns in the neighborhood.
I mean, they also, like, McCarthy looked pretty good when he, first got the job. I mean, he definitely has not missed a buffet line this season. He did this in Green Bay. When he just gave up in Green Bay.
Take it back. Apologize to Mike McCarthy right now. Apologize to Mike McCarthy.
You're right. I mean, he's been taking it in the chops all season.
I'm sorry, Mike.
You son of a bitch.
You scumbag.
How dare you?
Did you say taking in the chins? Is that what you said?
Oh, hey, I wasn't going there.
We're done.
Listen, this is what we're not going to do, okay? we're not going to wait 35, 40 seconds for a conversation to be over to get your joke in.
Well, and, you know,
That's not what we're going to do.
I just thought I
like
heard
if it
him.
didn't come, if it didn't listen, if it didn't come, okay, that one just missed you. Okay, especially if you're gonna body shame a man who is
wasn't.
obviously an incredible hustler, bamboozler.
Yeah.
He ain't got time
I get it
to
now.
worry. Zito, yeah, see that? See why you can't
why.
do it? Because
on.
now we got to wait for the crowd to catch up. We're like
Yeah.
3 minutes past that whole situation.
I
because of
just wanted to clarify what Ty said. You know how I am with listening. Sometimes I'm in, sometimes I'm out. I didn't hear what he said. I wanted to clarify.
it's very nice of you.
Of course.
Get to a break. The show stinks. Hey, there's no way any humans listen to this show and go, "Yep, good show." You know what I mean?
No chance.
But if you do, we appreciate you. Okay, we really do.
Yeah.
We don't fully understand, but we appreciate it.